Alright everyone, so here we're going to be going over a bunch of different games. I'm just going to be playing one turn in all these different games. We got one turn in Wingspan here. And in this one, I've got a lot of potential to get food from the forests. I have very little with getting eggs, but if I grab eggs, I can get some worms. And I've got a lot of cards that I can draw potentially. So how many turns are left? I think there's 5 turns left in the entire game. So let's look at an end round goal is get a 5th water bird. So that's going to be my main objective to score points is to, in 5 turns, get this bird out there. It has to be an only water bird. So I'm not going to mess with this chimney swift or the barn owl. So the way I need to do that is, I think I need to get a cherry and a feather. So maybe what I do is I focus on getting my egg row developed, and then we move on from there. So let's get maybe the Mississippi kite out there. That'd be 4 points. So I could develop the egg row a little bit. I think that's the right answer. Put a Mississippi kite out there, and then there would be some egg development. And the other option is there's just not a lot of good cards out there, and the only way to grab cards, I guess I could waste a turn to get the Black Crown Heron. I get 2 more points, but I don't want to waste a turn. I'd rather get 4 points from the Mississippi Kite. Subtract a point because I'm going to have to spend an egg. So yeah, every egg's worth a point. And then the Lazula Bunting would be a nice one to get out there as well. I do have 2 birds that have bull nests. So, okay, I think the right answer is to, let's see, I think I'm gonna choose the Mississippi Kite still and wait to see if I can get some food later on. But I'm at 60 points, so I'm doing okay. I'm going to take it out of the bull nest because my ultimate plan is to use the bull nest. What's the end around goal here? Eggs in the prairie. So I need to up my eggs in the prairie. Yep. Alright, so that's the plan. Is to play the Mississippi Kite. Hopefully it is an okay turn. And then the next turn, I think I would like there to be some wheat or some cherries in the bird feeder. And then I will make my move to grab some food there. And from that, I can lay 2 eggs because that pileated woodpecker is just such a powerful card. To lay eggs in the treetops is just wonderful whenever you can do that. All right. So now we will be moving on to the next game. And yeah, as I'm waiting for the next game to load, we can think about different board game ideas. Sure, I like to do that. So, board game ideas. And yeah, let's continue on with. I was thinking about a snake game. Snake game would be good to design. I've already got the makings for somewhat of a for a snake game, but okay. So here it's fully loaded. And we've got the bush tit that we can place a card from our hand underneath the bush tit. And let's just do our cerulean warbler, I guess. Or no, maybe the mountain chickadee would be the right answer. So we're putting that under there to get 2 points. We're going to get some food. And we miss out on having a what we need to help that Canadian goose. So that was a misplay on my part right there to have done that. But hey, there's another wingspan turn for you there. Now it's asking me if I want to confirm my turn. So I should probably go back and confirm that turn. Thanks, Wingspan. All right, so here's my idea for a snake game. I've been brainstorming here, and I've already got some cards. These are cards I've made in the past. So I put some statistics out there for the different snakes, just like Wingspan has like wingspans and things like that, like like the location that the bird's from. That may not really matter in gameplay, but here, this green anaconda is from South America, and it doesn't lay eggs; it is live birth, and it's a very large number, so it's very long. But then you may have, okay, here's all the bees, the boas, but yeah, then you might have some others that, uh, let's see, some that would lay eggs. So yeah, there's a lot of boas, boas, boas. But yeah, I'm really serious about this snake game. I think it'll be something good. But then contrast that to, okay, this boa actually from Africa lays eggs. Still considered a boa though, right? And then um, move on to um, this twig snake is venomous. It's actually highly venomous. There's only one higher for venom. And what I think I'll have is it'll be a dice-based game. So if a number is rolled that is lower than the the snake's venom level, then it becomes a 7 for the dice as far as eating their food. So if they have a venom level of 2, if they roll a 1 or a 2, it actually becomes a 7. If they have a venom level of 5, then most of the time they're going to get a 7. Sometimes they get a 6 for their level of attacking an animal. So, anyways, I haven't really figured out everything with that, but that would be how venom works. But I don't even know what I'd call the game. I'd probably call it something with venom or something with maybe serpent. I don't know, but I like snakes, and I think that would be a pretty cool thing to have. We got bird lovers who have wingspan. We need snake lovers who have snake span. Okay, back to wingspan. You can confirm or undo your turn. Gonna confirm it, and yeah, not thinking this is gonna be a win. Last game probably gonna be a win, but this one I'm only sitting at 51 points, and everybody else is pretty much ahead of me. There was a 49 pointer who's gonna end up doing really well, and then there were a bunch of 60 pointers. So at the end of the game, having 60 points going into round 4, that's pretty great. So I've been recently getting into King of Tokyo. I really like King of Tokyo. I like it at all player counts, but especially at 2 players for this competitive nature. And really, what I want to try to test out is, can I get good at just punching my opponent, surprising them with 5 or 6 punches at one point, and slowly whittle them down with 1s and 2s throughout. And I really love these power ups. So I've got this meow missile that's going to get me every time I roll a 1, at least 1 1. I'm going to get a punch, and this mouse hunter combination. Every time I get at least 1 1. I get 1 point, so that'll scare my opponent and trick them, make them think I'm going for points. But I'm really just trying to crush them. Now, they just got the wing upgrade, so that's going to be a little bit difficult. All right, so I think it's asking me, do I want to buy something? And yes, I'm going to buy Acid Attack. So that will add a additional punch to all my rolls. And my opponent, sure, they can always use wings to block my things, but I don't think wings is foolproof. Jetpack, however, is foolproof in a 2-player game. And don't let your opponent get jetpack. I learned that the hard way, trying to rush the game with a punching type of strategy. Didn't work against jetpack because that one completely denies any damage done to you unless um, if your opponent is damaging you from Tokyo, sure. But if you ever leave Tokyo, Jetpack's ability is you don't take damage. So I would leave Tokyo, they would enter Tokyo, I'd punch them out of Tokyo, they would take no damage, and then you go back and forth, and they still have 10 health throughout the game. And I'm not staying in Tokyo, so I don't want to risk that. No way. All right, so Downforce. Playing Downforce. You must play a card. Let's play This is an auction for a card. And what I usually do in Downforce is I usually pick my lowest number. So here's a 1. I'm just going to place the auction at a 1 level. And let's see, maybe I get the card. No, I don't get it. But if I wanted to get it, maybe I bid a little higher. Somebody bid 4? Good gosh, wow. Okay. Well, they deserve it then. They're down negative 4M. And somebody at negative 6M. What's so great about the yellow car and the... I just don't understand it, why people bid so much. Okay, a red car. So I'm going to bid my lowest number in red. I don't want to give out too much information, so I'll bid out. I'll place this auction at a 2. You're going to end up with a car no matter what. So you might as well just bid low. And the game's about having the most money at the end of the game, and you get a payout for one of your cars crossing the finish line. But I think you're not really allowed to have more than one car. So why bid if you're guaranteed to get a car? Because I just don't understand the strategy of Downforce. I wonder if it's a game that you can get really good at. I don't know, but I know what you all are wondering is, can we see some more snakes? And sure, yes, we can see some more snakes. Nope, nope, we're moving into Seven Wonders Duel, and oh, I love this game. So, let's see, I've got 2 extra turns and only 2 coins, so I need to get more goodness there. And my opponent may try to raw me with the Divine Theater, because they just barely have enough coins to do it. Which one would they take? Would they take Temple of Artemis, or would they take Piraeus? I don't know. But they might end up spending 10 coins, which I'm fine with, to take away a wonder. What I don't want is for them to spend 0 coins to take away a wonder from me. Okay, so yeah, they're spending 10 coins and losing a wonder. So you must choose a divinity. Let's choose. I like Ishtar in the game. Yeah. I'd also like Nisaba if my opponent has science that they take, and I don't know if they're going to go for science. Huh. Nisaba may be useful if my opponent had any science right now. They don't. Guess I go Ishtar. Because he can't just rely on getting long. And I'll put Ishtar close to myself. Sure. Yeah, it'd be better than some of the other ones that might be pushed close to myself. Nah, let's put it right here, because I want the divine, the gate to be close to myself. Maybe I should have just put Nisaba up there next to my opponent. I don't know. Well, let's see. Next game, we are moving on to Gaia Project. And this is one that I'm going to need some help on, because I don't know. I don't know the game. I think want to learn Gaia Project, but yeah, I need to figure this one out. So choose a tactile. I don't know very much, but I see these are glowing, so we'll choose the first one. Gain 1 per, what did that say, per planet? Type that you've colonized, including Gaia planets and the lost planets. Okay, sure, let's gain that technology. I don't know which one's going to be the best. The reason why I want to get better at Gaia Project is because I'm entering a tournament in Gaia Project. I'm entering Mind Sports Olympiad, which will have Gaia Project, Great Western Trail, and Seven Wonders Dual Agora. That's how I found Sports Olympiad, as I looked that up. Is there any way to make money off of Seven Wonders Duel? And I saw that. Fortunately, it's not the Pantheon expansion, but I can still try. Okay, so you can choose an action card. This is the last round of the game. Well, we knew this would happen, so I'm going to pay animals and yep, just get something good hopefully. So first answer is playing. Ah man, it's unfortunate the build is so low for me. But alright, so yeah, we're gonna do determination and put out the bald eagle. I don't think I'm winning this. I'm at 95 points, and there's an opponent with 119 points, and there's still an opponent with 99 and 90, and I'm sitting at 95, so we're all pretty close, but I get the bald eagle, get the aquarium. Unfortunately, I'm only at 5 water, not 6 water, so I'm not going to get the bonus for the aquarium at the end. And then I'll play one more animal, the great hornbill, I guess. And I have some bird bonus thing that gives me goodness for that. Just 3 coins, which may not matter actually. Have any end of round or end of game? No. Okay, I'll just play it out right here. And there's my last animal right there, but then I get a bonus turn, I guess. I can move the build action to 5 or 1. Yeah, let's move the build action to 1, I guess. Then I get 1 more action. Can't play the sponsor right there. I don't think anything is good for me right now. I've been to do. Yeah, I mean, taking another one of these things doesn't help. Look at my end of game stuff. Bears. I have 3 bears. I get 1 conservation. I did get the 3 bears. A European. I can't get one of those. I get 5 small things. I get 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm shy of it. Needed 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I needed a 5th one. Dang, missed out on that. Missed out on that by 1. Maybe get something from there? No, I won't. I have 93. Wait, what is that one exactly? It's for everyone that gain 2 appeal for each other player whose zoo has less appeal than yours, up to a max of 4. Oh, never mind. I will maximize that one because everybody's got less appeal than me. So there'd be 4 points there. Oh, Arc Nova is so fun. Okay, but when you have determination, normally you try to set it up so that you can do something else, and I didn't. It's usually play another animal or associate. There's no animal that I can play. Guess I associate for 3 and do this. Take 2, which gives me an X token, I guess, and lets me draw from somewhere. Let's look at my opponents and see what they need. So they fit any of these 3 or 5 animals? No. This one? No. Okay. So I think it doesn't really matter what I do as far as drawing cards. I think, does anybody have sponsors upgraded? No, so not going to grab a sponsor. I'll just draw 1 card from the deck. Doesn't even matter what it is. It'll do anything, and then I'll donate 12 just to get 3 more points from there. But yeah, only sitting at 114, and my final goal cards was the aquatic park, and I just missed it again with the water there. I had to make a choice in the game, and I went bears instead of playing a water monkey that would have pilfered somebody. So, yeah. Hopefully, this ends up working out and I don't get in last place. But yeah, with only 114 points, I'm thinking I may end up getting last place here. Who knows? All right, so Zark Nova. Next game on the list is Anachrony. So right now I'm in a teaching game of Anachrony. So I'm not going to be like trying to crush my opponent or anything like that. But yeah, so right here in Anachrony, yeah, I can take an action and let's see. So I'm going to use one of these guys and grab some goodness right here. Take this guy out there and grab this resource. Yeah, those purple resources are hard to get. I could make purple resources with transferring things around right there, but I'm gonna need some purple resources because I gotta go back in time and repay the purple resource I took prior. So yeah, Anachrony is a pretty cool game with the time travel aspect. I really think that's pretty awesome stuff. All right. Step Yokohama. So here I'm trying to train this player to play their houses, and I've told them place out houses at different places. They've only put out 2 houses on red buildings and production areas, and so I'm going to let them know. Still need 2 more houses on production areas. Then you gain achievement number 3. Yeah, so just trying to help them out to learn. And then for me, I don't know what's a good move. We'll go to the church. Some people wonder what happens at the church. So I'll put 3 things out there. I only have 2 assistants left. There you can see right here in the big screen. Only got 2 assistants left, but I'm gonna get a bunch back right here. I'm gonna go to the church, take me to church. Done. I'm gonna pass through here. It auto passes you through it unless there's multiple paths. And right now my faith level with 5 spent is 5 faith, but you can always up the faith, and you should. So I'm gonna up it a bunch so that I can get to 11 faith. The only other way to up it would have been to put 2 coins out there. So I will go here. Now I'm able to place out assistants from hand to different tiles. So I have 2 in my hand. So I will put from my hand to which tile? To maybe here. Hand to tile. And another hand to tile. I'm just going to go to the bank. And then let's do a tile to tile. So which one doesn't matter? Maybe this coal mine doesn't matter. So tile to tile. Tile to tile. So I'm going to grab a bunch of money pretty soon. And I want to put my house to build a shop or trading house. I'll put a shop right here and a trading house somewhere else. So on this shop, I'm going to take more assistants because this game is all about balancing those assistants. And then going to next turn, go here to the bank. And at the bank, that's a 9-point trading house. So that will be a good move, I think. And so now you guys know a little bit about Yokohama, how that game is played. That's one I definitely would get into more. Maybe I get good at it and give a tutorial on it. I don't know, or a YouTube little video about it, but haven't really done much for Yokohama thus far. All right, so here you guys are seeing. I guess this works. The board of the game Kahuna, which only about 100 players are playing, so I'm ranked about 50, halfway to there to the top. And must build, destroy a building. By default, I'm in the top 100. Every turn you draw a card. You cannot draw a card if you have 5 or more cards. You need to eventually play cards. When you play a card, you build a bridge, and then that renders you in trouble because then somebody can destroy your bridge, and they're always trying to destroy bridges in this game. So here I'm going to try to destroy a bridge. So 1, 2, 3, and then that actually destroyed his bridge. Whenever you claim an island, you destroy any bridges connected to that island of the opponent, and you claim an island when you have a majority of the bridges connecting to that island. Pretty simple game. But every turn you're going to be drawing in Kahuna. And here we're going to zoom in right here at the different cards so that I can choose. I can also just top draw from the deck. I want to take away any that he could defend against me with. That one's a pretty good one, the middle island. So stop him from getting that. All right, so less choices for my opponent. That's good. All right. Next up, Great Western Trail. This is the other game I signed up for in the Mind Sports Olympiad, and also it is a board game, a World Series board game currently. So that's important. Important to get good at those ones, I think. All right. Guess I could go right here, have a green card, and I get rid of it. So, I don't know which one's better. Go through this hazard. The fee is $2. What's the fee here? Fee is $2 either way. I guess I'll go the direction where I guess I'll pay $2 to the bank. Is it both ways $2 to the bank? I don't even know how that would work. Let's undo that because I'm trying to learn this game, so you got to do a lot of undos. So let's go here. I pay 2 to the actual player. We're gonna pay 2 to the bank. That's very interesting. All right, let's pay 2 to the bank, and then get rid of a green card to get that 2 money back. And then now I have a green card, a black card, and a white card. And I've discarded a green card. Now pay a location action. So place one of your private buildings. Pay $2 for each builder needed. Let's build a building. I think that's a good move. How many builders do I have? 0? I guess 0. 1? I don't know. So builders needed 1. Probably can't build this one. It's going to tell me because you don't have 2 builders. You can try though. Do I not have the money for these? What's my money? I have 12 money. What are the resources there for building? Okay, so if I try to build this one that says you need 2 builders, why is this one blank? Oh, I can upgrade my own building. Pay less builders. But I like that building, so I don't want to do that. So I didn't realize that's an option. Upgrade your own buildings and remove them, maybe? Okay. Well, if I did that, would that building come back to me? Let's do that. Oh shoot, that building got discarded. No longer build that building now. We'll undo that. I'd much rather have my buildings out there and have people pay me. Hmm. Sorry, bear with me while I learn this game. There was a time I really liked Great Western Trail. And the expansion came out, I really liked that expansion. But I only played it once, but liked it. Now, I don't know. I've never been much of a fan of deck builders, and there is some deck building in this game. So let's put out some locations. We'll put out this one that lets my locomotive go 2 spaces forward. We'll put it out right here, I guess. Right, and here. So there's Great Western Trail for you. I'm glad that's on Board Game Arena. Try to get okay at the game, maybe become a 200 level player one day. But Arc Nova, I'm barely at that 200 level. Got a lucky win one time, and then and have been slowly just working my way up since that lucky. So okay. Um, yeah, lucky win against a very good player, top 20 player, and pushed me up in the ELO a lot more than I deserved, probably. All right, so choose an action card. Let's see, what's a good one? The break hasn't happened yet, so guess what I get to do? I'm touching every single one of these places, and I have polar bears in my zoo. So now we're gonna have a polar bear slash um, uh, native lizard zoo. So you come to my place to look at predators, bears, and reptiles in the form of 2 animals. In the form of really 0 animals, just sponsors. Alright. I love the polar bear zoo where you can look at lizards that are not in cages, just hanging on mountains. Such a fun little situation. Alright. So that put me ahead a lot of points with the lizard. And now we're moving on to Catan, where I'm probably gonna be. Oh, it looks like I'll be doing okay. I have exactly the resources that I need here. Zoom out. Got exactly what I need to get an upgrade settlement. But first, I've got to rob somebody who's not me on white player. Let's rob the player who has 7 victory points. They both have 7. Well, the road can be stolen. I don't think that. Yeah, road can be stolen. Let's try to rob them both. Is there anywhere where they're both touching? This 9. Sorry to my red player friend, but yeah. Huh. I guess the right answer would be to take away blue player's stone and make my stone more valuable. Hmm. Yeah. Let's attack here. That's the one place that we can make it stone a little bit better to steal from. And stop the stone from which player? Which player needs the stone most? I think blue does. They only have 2 cards, so maybe I'll get a good one out of it. Yeah, I have no way to get sheep, so that's good. So which one would you do? Would you buy a development card or get a settlement? I'm gonna get a settlement every time. That's me. Which place is the best one for a settlement? I think we're gonna put it right here, and we'll just hope to get a lot more stone later. Yeah, and we need stone to get these upgraded, but I think we'll just rely on like a 3-for-1 or something. It's built. All right, I'm past there. Moving on to King of Tokyo. Ah, catnip. I could activate that, deal a lot of damage. I think that would be the right move right now, because if I roll a lot of hearts, that would also be good. Just throw it away to disable wings. Let's do the catnip. Wow, got nothing good out of that. Wait, actually, how in the world did I get 4 damage? So, Meow Missile attacks twice, and oh, yeah, you add that to the roll, the acid attack to the roll. So I end up dealing 4 damage. Wow, be interesting. And they have Berserk mode on them. I was hoping to get some heals out of that, but yeah, it didn't end up working out there. Got 2 more tables waiting for me, and then we'll call this video. Bid this video adieu. Alright, so playing Abyss. Sure, I'll take the last card. I think that last card's a pretty good one. Yeah, easy turn there. And then the last table is going to be 7 Wonders Duel. This will be interesting. So, my opponent probably knows that I'm wanting to get the laboratory. They're going to discard the laboratory. What I need is yeah, laboratory is more important than the library right now. And I'll tell you why. The reasoning is because even though this thing could get me the law, I may already have law anyways, based on what is dealt out in the next stage. So I need to do whatever it takes to get the laboratory. I think the right answer for me is to just take some points. It's pretty low on points. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna take some points because we don't want it to be that the 3 cards that are discarded in age 3, that all of them are that all those cards are science cards, and then we can't get the 5, the 6 science symbols that we need. So that's why I'm trying to bait them into giving me the laboratory, because that library is just not worth it. All right, so that is it. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. The 1 turn. I'm back at doing those 1 turns maybe every week. Who knows? But Thanks so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.